After you play vanilla Minecraft, you'll get interested into modded Minecraft. This game is such a great sandbox game that it makes it easy for mods to expand the overall gameplay. You'll jump in playing for about an hour and suddenly it's 3 in the morning and you're building a nuclear reactor next to a library. There are 3 versions of Minecraft that stand out from the rest for having great mod libraries: 1.7.10, 1.12.2, and 1.20.1. Each of these versions have their own personalities, from the massive, iconic mod library of 1.12.2 to the experimental feel of 1.7.10 or the polished 1.20.1. And I won't just be talking about the versions, I'll also be sharing some of my favorite mods for each one, so you have a list of mods to try regardless of whatever version you're trying. First, I'll be talking about 1.7.10, the version that basically raised a generation of modded players. If you played modded Minecraft back in the day, this one makes you nostalgic. You're going to remember this update for sure. There are many players who still play 1.7.10, and they have some pretty good reason. It had some great mods for its time, and a lot of people still look back on it. A lot of the old texture packs are playable. 1.7.10 has mods in it that were updated from the beta version of Minecraft. And there are just some mods in 1.7.10 that don't make it to the later versions. They don't ever get updated. On top of that, 1.7.10 was the second to last update before Microsoft purchased the game. Minecraft 1.8 was the last update. This game was, yeah, it has the old cave generation, the old world generation, and it's the old feel of Minecraft that many people like. One of my favorite mods in this version of Minecraft is Chocolate Quest, hands down. The best dungeon mod at 1.7.10, and if it got updated to the later versions, it would still be the best dungeon mod overall. It adds factions, various mobs to interact with, multiple weapons, new bosses, and dungeons. Some dungeons are small, like pirate ships, and others are massive castles full of armored zombies. This is definitely the mod to play 1.7.10. There's a lot of content in this mod. It's going to keep you busy for a while. It was known as Better Dungeons in CurseForge. I put this one in 1.7.10. It's because it's not in the other versions that I mentioned. It's not in 1.12 or 1.20. It doesn't get updated. However, there is a team that is redesigning the mod to update it to 1.12. It's in this beta stage, so you can always check that out. However, if I were you, I'd go to 1.7.10. I'd give it a try. If you're going to try that out, go ahead and try out Ore Spawn as well. Ore Spawn is also a mod that's kind of like Chocolate Quest, but up to 11. It adds multiple bosses and weapons into the game, but it's very crazy. It used to be called Crazy Craft. I used to have the Minecraft Comes Alive mod, and I remember when I came back from mining one time, the Emperor Scorpion, the giant desert scorpion, killed everybody in the village and my entire family. Some of the bosses are huge, very massive. They shoot fireballs at you. They shoot lightning at you. Some of the bosses are in multiple dimensions. You have to travel to certain dimensions by right-clicking on moths or ants. And there's pets in the game that you can tame that will fight with you. It's a very fun mod. This is also going to keep you busy for a while. The official mod page was taken down for some reason, but you can find archives on Reddit. And this mod never got updated. There was a port for 1.12.2 being worked on, but it was never finished. This mod is only in 1.7.10, and it's a great mod. You definitely have to try it out and play. You're going to be missing out entirely with this mod and Chocolate Quest. And so that's why you should try 1.7.10 just for these 2 mods and also for Thaumcraft as well. If you liked 1.7.10, you're probably an older Minecraft player, and you definitely remember these mods for sure. 1.12.2 was a version of Minecraft that have so many of the great mods from 1.7.10 ported to it and updated to include more content. 1.12 is a version that has some of the best mod packs you'll play, like MC Eternal, Roguelike Dungeons, Greg Tech, and it also introduced a lot of new mods as well. 1.13 took like around a year to come out, so many of the modders, they made their mods for 1.12, and 1.13 also changed the code as well and made it difficult for modders to port the new mods that they made. So that's why some of the mods are stuck in 1.12. 1.12 is a huge mod library, massive mod library. It has mods for pretty much anything you can imagine to a Minecraft game because of this. One mod that I did play with in 1.12.2 was Railcraft. Railcraft is a mod that expands the minecart system in the game to have more carts, more rails, and better customization. It helped a lot with automation. It went well with Buildcraft and Thermal Series, and you can use steam and or electric engines to run your trains. Railcraft is in 1.12.2, 1.7.10, and 1.20.1. It's in all three versions. It's good in 1.7.10 and 1.12.2. Me personally, I don't use it in 1.20.1 because the create mod lets you build a custom train. So I'm playing with that. But if you are playing with the earlier versions, you should definitely play with Railcraft. It's definitely worth downloading. Another mod I'm going to give a shout out to is Biomes O' Plenty. It is what the name is. It adds more biomes into the game, and it's available in all three versions. It's at its best in 1.7.10 and 1.12.2. Many great items. There's ores, biomes in 1.7.10 that don't exist in later versions. The mod did go through a lot of changes in 1.13. Some of the biomes don't make it to the later versions, like the Sacred Oak tree, the Sacred Oak biome. It's not there anymore. Definitely, it's at its best at 1.7.10 and 1.12. It's a very good mod. The biomes look really good. It's definitely worth installing. My favorite mod was the Thermal Series here. Thermal Series is at its best here in 1.12. There's many new ores, armors, tools, and machines. It works very well with Industrial Foregoing, which used to be called Minefactory Reloaded. And you can automate your Minecraft world with these two mods, and there's a lot to do with them. The Flux Borer is my favorite tool. I mean, it makes mining and building a lot more efficient. You can automate agriculture and animal farming, and you can even farm mobs too, like the monsters. Thermal Series is available in all three of the versions I mentioned here in this video, but it's at its best in 1.12. Some parts of Thermal Series are not in 1.7, and in 1.20, a lot of the items in the mod are not available. Like item ducts and fluid ducts are not even there. It's stripped down. It's pretty bare bones. So definitely, if you're going to play with Thermal Series, I suggest you do it in 1.12.2. 1.20.1 is another version of modern Minecraft that has a large library. I don't know why this happened or why this is the case, but this version is a good version in the sense that you're not going to suffer from a lot of crashes or FPS drops or general instability, unlike the other versions. The mods here are a lot more polished, sophisticated. You're not going to have a lot of difficulty mods to be playing with, as opposed to the other versions sometimes. One of the best mods in 1.20, or maybe even the best mod, is the Create mod. It has a lot of cool features. It has like its own tutorial like within the mod. Like it tells you what each machine does and it shows you, which was pretty cool. It's very animated mod. You can, just the gears themselves spinning and the machines working is really cool to see. And you can build some really cool things with it, like a potion factory or massive sugarcane harvester. You can make custom trains as well. And you can really automate so much of your Minecraft world to it. It has a ton of add-ons. Definitely, if you're gonna play modern Minecraft, you should get the Create mod. Another mod I'd add is Valkyrie Sky's Eureka. It's an amazing mod at 1.20. It's a massive upgrade from the Archimedes ship mod and Da Vinci's Vessels from 1.7 to 1.12. You can create custom boats and airships, just like those other two mods, but the difference between Archimedes mod and Da Vinci's Vessels is that you can travel on your ship while it's in cruise control. And it's a lot more just stable and polished. It's not buggy like the other mods. I remember with Da Vinci's Vessels, like the boat would flash in and out multiple times. With those other boats, you couldn't move in your ship while it was moving. But with Archimedes ship mod and Da Vinci's Vessels, they're both great mods, and I'm glad to see a better variant exist in 1.20. Overall, all three of the versions are great to play. It really does not matter which one you play. Just as whichever one is your favorite, you should play. Whatever is the most fun for you. Some of these mods, some of these versions had great mod packs to go with them. So it really depends on which one you want to play. But if you like mod packs, then 1.12 is definitely for you. 1.12.2 is the best version out of all these three, in my opinion. You're gonna have a lot of fun with it, and you're gonna be playing it for a long time. Especially with Thermal Series and Industrial Foregoing. Those two mods alone, you're gonna be playing for a while. A lot of the mods from 1.7.10 are ported into 1.12 and even updated to have more content. So it's generally a lot more fun to play. I'd rank 1.7.2 second, as it does have a lot of those great mods from 1.12, but also it has those gems in it that never got updated, like Thaumcraft or Chocolate Quest or Ore Spawn, and it also does have Buildcraft and many of the other old mods you might prefer. And again, some people just prefer the other Minecraft version for various reasons. There's a charm to this version you can't really replace. And then third, I'll rank 1.20. 1.20 is very stable, it's very polished. You're not going to get the headache dealing with the lags or crashes. And some mods work better than some of the other mods in the previous versions, like Eureka compared to the Archimedes ship mod. 1.20 does have the Create mod, which really does boost up its gameplay a lot. Create mod is very good. Regardless, I play all three versions, and there's so many mods I didn't mention that are on all three versions, like the Portal Gun mod, Clay Soldiers, Inventory Pets, a bunch of mods I just did not mention. There's a lot of them that are in all three versions, so it's entirely up to you which one you want to play. I'm looking for the next Minecraft version that will have an insane amount of mods ported to it and have a big library. Maybe it'll be 1.26. I don't know. Who knows?